loolu la war a def.
Their rules are very straightforward.
nee na te soo seetee ñoom seen rôle dafa nekk loo xam ne dafa straightforward.
Everyone that works in council has a mandate.
nee na képp koo xam ne yaa ngi liggéey si council yow tamit am nga sa mandate.
The finance director is answerable to the CEO.
nee na financial director moom si CEO la moo uyu.
The CEO is answerable to you and council.
nee na CEO moom si yow ak council la moo uyu.
Now my question is,
nee na léegi lu mooy laajte mooy.
when it comes to payments,
su ñëwee si mbiri fay.
and the role of the finance director,
nee na foofu rôle financial director rôle am.
what part is there that is difficult to manage?
nee na ban part moo nekk si mbir mi li nga xam ne naxar na pour mu manage ko.
Because among the senior members who will authorize payment,
nee na ci kaw ñi nga xam ne ñoo nekk ci kaw ñoo war a joxe digal fee bi.
even though he is extremely important,
nee na ba léegi moom tam nekk na ko xam ne dafa important.
but he's down the ladder.
nee na waaye moom dafa suufee.
He's down the ladder.
nee na moom dafa suufee.
When you say that a payment should not happen,
nee na yow soo ne fee bi war na am.
if council would have exercised their role according to the manual,
nee na council suñ toppee ñoom seen mandarga wala seen rôle si manual bi.
to give out a pass resolution regarding the limits,
nee na su ñu jox resolution pour wane ku nekk fi nga war a am.
then the finance director will have no choice.
nee na da nga gis ne financial director amatul benn choice.
If a payment is lawful,
nee na fee bi su fekkee ne dafa ànd ak loi.
it must be paid.
nee na dafa war a def fee bi.
If it is unlawful,
nee na su fekkee ne àndut ak loi.
it should not be signed.
nee na war koo sign.
If he does anything contrary to the law,
nee na su defee loo xam ne àndut ak loi bi.
every quarter or every year you will find out.
nee na at bu nekk wala quota bu nekk da nga ko yëg.
And if you find out,
nee na te soo ko yëgee.
the law gives you power to act.
nee na yàlla doole loi bi jox na la doole pour nga act.
That is the issue.
nee na lii mooy mbir mi.
So that's why I said,
nee na lii moo tax mu daal ni ne.
you did not agree with what he did.
nee na yow boo nanguwuloo soo loo xam ne lu mu def.
Regarding the contract given to SAP.
mooy contrat bi nga xam ne joxe nañ ko SAP.
I also had the same opinion.
nee na moom tam si benn xalaat bi la am.
But when you came back, you were to go back to council, being the head of council.
nee na waaye soo ñëwee yow nga xam ne da nga war a delloo si council te yow yaa nekk njiiti council.
Put it as an agenda item.
nee na nga def ko mu nekk agenda item.
So that council will know that they have ratified a contract that in the wrong manner and it has to be discussed.
nee na council booba suñ ko yëgee sa waaye dinañ ko yëgaat dina leer si ñoom ne dëgg la joxe nañ contrat bi nga xam ne nuñ ko joxee àndut ak yoon bi.
Because you are back in town.
nee na because yow fu mu ne nii ñibbisi nga.
This next meeting.
nee na ba nga gis toogaay buy ñëwaat.
Raise the issue.
nga gis ni nga daal di ikkati kàddu.
So my question is, why was the issue not raised at council?
léegi laajte am bi mooy lu tax yow kàddu boobu ikkatiwuloo ko si council. council.
Comme nu ma la ko waxee am na it might not be an agenda issue si council because I cannot remember anymore.
I cannot tell. As I told you, this was
I have to go back to the minutes.
An agenda. I cannot remember them.
Ma seet na waxtaanoon nañ ko ci council bi or not.
And see whether we have discussed that in council level or not.
waaye lu ma la fi bëgg a xamal rek mooy ne.
But what I want to let you know is that.
and jox naa la some evidences yoo xam ne bind nañ to the ministry.
I gave you some evidence that we wrote to the ministry.
with all the Camara def yëpp.
With all what Camara did.
ministry bi seen only best bet liñ def.
Ministry.
seen only best bet liñ mën a def.
Best bet that they did or that they can do.
mooy transfer ko yóbbu ko
that they did was to transfer him to
Birkama area council.
Birkama area council.
So lolu automatically lu ma won moy.
That automatically shows me that.
Moy ne pour ñom Camara defu dara.
For them, Camara did not do anything.
Because kula ñoo wax ne def na A B C D E F yépp bi bindal la ko jox la ko.
And when somebody came right to say this man have involved in A B C D.
Council yi nekk baaj bi city council yépp. Council yi nekk baaj bi city council yépp
all the councils at BCC they signed it.
Liñ def rek moy ñu transfer ko.
But what they did was they transfer him.
Foog naa ñu bàyyi xel tamit ne.
And I think we should avoid our mind that.
Ministry bi tam dafa am oversight responsibility.
The ministry too have an oversight responsibility.
And some of these people, then they am strong contacts.
And some of these people, they do have their strong contact. And this is what is going on.
So if they feel that they are strong there,
if they feel that they are strong there, whatever they do, whatever they feel like, that is what they normally do.
So if the lion at civil council.
If I told the Rohim Malik Law that they are accused to be a lion at council, I don't think Kamara what he did, he can be.
Let us get the exhibits.
Then I knew these exhibits.
No, the exhibits that are tendered. Where is the registrar?
No. Let me see. Come. Let me show you.
Lord, Mayor, I agree with you. Please proceed.
I have something to say before.
Another example
is that. And that is our dump site.
Kamara talk na fi explain ne mu indi revenue ci dump site bi.
Kamara was here saying that he has created revenue from the dump site.
Demal ci suñ accounts yi.
Go to our accounts.
Nga seet na reflect na fenn ci suñ biir ci
whether
accounts yi.
it have reflected anywhere in our accounts.
Ne dump site bi mu doon indi xaalis.
That the dump site was to have monies amounting to 1 million, 2 million.
Waaye bu mu fa nekkee moom.
But when he was there,
it's all about verbal wax ne indi na dump site bi indi na 100,000, dump site bi indi na 200,000.
That's all verbal words saying that the dump site brought monies 2,000. This thing is
now
laaj nañ ko loolu fan la reflect ci suñ accounts.
Ask him where does it reflect in our accounts.
Now
gisuñ ko fe.
Now let us discuss some of the. We have a memo from the acting finance manager. So which one are you referring to that was written to the ministry?
Memo bi nga xam ne mu ngi jógee ci acting finance.
Do I give it to you back so that you can?
Pour mu jox la ko nga seet nga woon ñu ko.
Have you seen the letters in relation to the finance director that we have tendered?
nena gis nga letter yi nga xam ne suñu financial director
In relation to the finance director that you have tendered,
nena yi nga xam ne yooyu pour financial director ba pare tenn nga wala dugal nga ko ba pare.
yes. Yes.
Funa dama bàyyi si paper su ma bàyyi gannaaw boobu si la bokka waaye dinaa ko
I think I left it behind.
Yes, my question is the exhibits that I've given you, that you have tendered,
nena laajte bi mooy exhibits yi mu la jox yi nga xam ne tedd nga ko.
whether you want to refer to us any.
boobu benn memo bi mu ngi fa ak letter bi ma bind to the CEO tam.
There is a memo there and a letter that I wrote to the CEO.
Memo bi ma bind to the CEO.
That's a memo that I wrote
to the ministry.
I wrote to the CEO.
Okay, we have one.
Then I'm not better.
Dated the 13th of May 2020.
In the 13th of May 2020,
Addressed to the Director of Finance.
Nadal address the Director of Finance.
Written by the Lord Mayor yourself.
And I also go for Binda.
It says refund of $895,000 is to council.
A refund of $895,000 to council.
Okay, this is not written to the. It's not written to the ministry.
And I be able letter to the ministry.
Do you have one that is written to the ministry? Was that's the subject matter now?
And I'm not going to be on the ministry.
Foog na am na memo boo amee foofu buñ bind to the ministry about our budget foofu.
I think you have a memo
Yes,
which
let me.
we wrote to the ministry about our budget.
I believe I saw it too here. But can you please check again?
Yes, that is the one that is referring to the fact that he needs to prepare the budget. And
Yes, yes.
you have consistently asked
For the
that the budget be prepared and to know.
Can you please check?
jaxase.
Can you please check here? It is not in those sets of documents.
No, it should be inside that bundle of documents. It is admitted in that bundle of documents.
waaye jox naa la paper yu ëpp lii lii rek laa leen joxoon lii am na memo bu ma la jox bu ma
Can you check whether they are not mixed up?
déedéet du lii rek laa la joxoon.
Can you please call the registrar to come? Because he has custody of the documents. Lord Mayor, we have one of the documents you have sent here. It is a photocopy. It was not tendered, but it appears to be the same document. Let me show it to you. Whether it's the one you are referring to.
Ina dafa am benn document bu mu amee nii na waaye photocopy la nee na xaaral mu woon la kon daaw boobu nga ne ko ni wa mbiram.
bii benn la si boobu.
This is one of it.
bii was a memo.
This was a memo
buñ bindee permanent secretary bi.
that we wrote to the permanent secretary
pour mun a am budget.
so that we can be able to have this project.
waaye there was a letter buñ bind to the
But
ministry.
there is a specific letter that we wrote. If at all I don't come along with it, I'll check it.
Now, let me have that one. Go and check it. Just for the letter dated 16th of October 2023.
Letter bi nga xam ne da ko bindoon 6 of October 2023.
That you wrote to the permanent secretary.
Bi nga xam ne da ko bind si permanent secretary.
It says budget of the Banjul City Council.
Li nga bind foofu mooy budget of the Banjul City Council.
I wish to draw your attention to a recent situation at the Banjul City Council
that
that needs your urgent attention. I have not received the council budget up till this moment that I write this letter, even though the Chief Executive Officer verbatim has informed me of challenges he is going through with the Finance Director. Despite my several reminders to him, I have sent verbal and written reminders, yet the budget documents to get to your office. That is why I was sending all the reminders. Unfortunately, I have not yet received the budget. I deem it necessary to inform you of the situation in order for you to call the attention of the CEO to take this matter seriously. The Finance Director, whom according to the CEO has called his attention so many times on this issue, but to no avail. Accept, Madam, the expression of my highest consideration. Thank you. You wrote this to the Permanent Secretary?
Wow.
Please, Permanent Secretary, yes.
And you were requesting for the budget?
Wow.
Yes.
Your complaint was the budget was given to you?
Wow.
Now, please summarize the problem here.
Well, the
problem was that
society, it was in October, I think, huh?
I think it was in October.
Try budget.
But it happens we tried a lot for Camera to prepare the budget.
Could you start budget, sir?
So that we can start the budget. But to no avail.
Would you cancel statements, reconciliation, see?
For him to give us the council reconciliation statements, that too was not possible. I followed the CEO until I was tired. We could not be able to have them.
So I decide to bring that to the permanent secretary.
Then I decided to write to the permanent secretary.
Why society CEO memo bindon?
But if you check the memo that I wrote to the CEO,
the blind copy na the permanent secretary.
I blank copy the permanent secretary.
I
hope you are having that there.
Come again, the one that the
to the CEO tam.
The one I wrote to the CEO.
Yes.
I think that too is inclusive.
Yes, correct.
Yes.
After go staff summit, so
from there, his staffs, if you check Ibu Drame, like what he wrote to me.
Hadijatu Pen, mi fi togon mom tam.
And Hadijatu Pen, who was sitting there too. What he wrote, all is given to you there.
Very well.
This is just to show you difficulties we don't a camera.
This is just to show you the difficulties that we encounter with camera.
Okay. Let me admit this too.
And
we proceed.
Then you will proceed.
Apply to tender memo dated the 8th of November 2022 and a letter addressed to the Permanent Secretary from the Lord Mayor Banjul Mariklo with the subject budget of the Banjul City Council. The subject of which is assessment of the Financial Director and Administrative Director for confirmation vis-a-vis regularization of Audit Office and Council's Office. These two have been tendered yesterday or today, I believe. Today, yes.
Bitam letter buma binon minister bila.
These two, another letter that I wrote to the minister.
Bi yang mako delo bi dang ko tendon way dang mako delo. Bi tanda wulo ko def bu mujjé bi légui la la ko def. Bi légui la la